Hello guys, welcome back to a really rainy video in the i30N again. Sorry, my finger's in the way of the camera there. This video I want to show the focus on the importance of maintaining good tires on your car, just for any car enthusiasts out there. So yeah guys, on a day like this I thought it would be the perfect time to make a video on the importance of maintaining your tires. I'm sure most of you watching this are into your cars. You like, most likely you like the i30N, you like the other N models of cars. You're a general car enthusiast. If you do like your cars and you have your own car, please do consider the tires that you put on it. As you can see, I'm parked up now. The weather is absolutely dreadful and there's the main road just out there and the cars are going by every so often, and I thought this would be the perfect time to make a video on the importance on choosing a good tire for your car. So I think I've said this in previous videos of mine, but the tire setup I'm running on my car at the moment temporarily is mixed tires. So because it's a front wheel drive car, in the front I have Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, and in the rear I have Bridgestone Potenza Sport. Now I can't really say much for the Bridgestone, but I know the Pilot Sport 4S's are like the go-to tire for a various amount of models of cars. They're just like the best all-around tire, especially in these conditions. They do really good in the dry and exceptionally good in the wet as well. The only thing that they're not good in is cold, icy weather. So guys, let's get driving. I'm going to go out and just do a couple of country road driving because that's where it's very dangerous in conditions like this. So let's get out and we'll talk a little bit more about what tires are right for you. So guys, the reality with being into cars is that you have to invest in good tires. Now unfortunately there is a lot of people out there that don't understand the importance of having good tires on your car, which causes accidents. You could consider yourself a really good driver, but if you have conditions like this and you don't look after your tires, you have cheap budget tires on your car, you can't control that. You can't control if the car spins out. I can go faster on roads like this because of the tires I have on this car compared to a normal family car with budget tires on it. Now guys, I'm not saying that I am using the full potential of the tires the whole time and I'm breaking the speed limit going around country roads because I can. But it's nice to have that cushion there, that if you do take a bend a little bit too fast or you are in conditions like this, that you have some good meaty tires underneath, that you're not going to lose control of the car. So I will suggest to you guys, please do keep an eye on your tires and what tires you have on your car and what tires you need. Oh my god, that was... So guys, I have driven plenty of cars with budget tires on, and I only seen the real importance of having proper tires is when I bought this car. Oh my god, dude, bro, these roads are so bad. Oh my god. Now guys, I know from my previous uploads that I did, and thank you all so much for the likes and the comments on the videos. I was not expecting my YouTube channel that I just started out like over a month ago to do this well. I appreciate the support you guys have been giving me, but I do want to target this channel around keeping safe on the road while also having the enjoyment of a fancy sports car on the road as well. So currently, as I said earlier, I am running summer tires on my car. Even though they're mixed tires, both the Pilot Sport 4S in the front and the Bridgestone Potenza Sport in the back, they are summer tires. They are optimum in the summer time, summer temperatures, and also in the wet. There are different types of tires that you can get for your car. You can get all season tires, you can get snow tires, you can get winter tires, you can get summer tires. There's so many different types of tires you can get for your car. Because guys, the difference when I bought this car with good tires on it compared to my previous car in which I had a Ford Focus, just a normal diesel car, I didn't care too much about the tires that I had on that car. But it's only after getting this car I realized the actual level of grip I have, especially in conditions like this, is way different than what I had in the Ford Focus. Your tires are involved in everything that you do. Braking, accelerating, cornering, they're involved in everything. And what a lot of people don't know as well is that tires are made out of different materials. They're not just rubber. And what I mean by that is, don't go by the tire just of how many treads it has on the tire or how big the tire is. Different brands use different materials to build up a tire. It's not just 100% rubber. There's different materials in a tire. I'm not going to go through it in this video because I don't know them off the top of my head, but I know it's not just 100% rubber. There's different things in the tire that makes it more flexible or more stiff, and that contributes to the grip that you have on the road. So you could buy a cheap Chinese budget tire that would look exactly the same as a Pilot Sport 4S, the same amount of treads, the same width, but in terms of performance it's completely different because of the materials that the tire is made out of. So as you can see, the weather here is absolutely awful. I see the puddles here. Puddles are going to throw your traction off as well, and it's days like this in these conditions is where you can have a spin out. Now generally you can't get the best of both worlds with tires. Sometimes something has to give, whether it's tire nice or wet grip but you get better dry grip, or you get better wet grip but you have terrible fuel economy. No tire has it all, so you will sacrifice something to get something else in return. And I understand where I'm living in Ireland, there's a lot of car enthusiasts that don't have like performance orientated cars. They have like diesel cars. I had a diesel car before this. They have diesel cars and they modify them with the custom exhausts and remap them to make them faster. If you own a car like that, having good tires on that car is just as important, because the difference between good tires and bad tires is the difference between you being stuck to the road or losing grip and potentially being put into a ditch. So I'll just show you guys. If I go into second gear here, I floor it. I have grip. Even in these conditions, I have pure grip there, going from second gear, flat foot to the floor, up to about 80 something kilometers an hour. Now I understand this car is not the fastest car out there, and you can't do that in every car no matter how good tires you have. But I guarantee you, if I had budget tires on this car would just keep spinning and spinning. It would never grip. And that goes for cornering speeds as well, guys. Like taking a corner with budget tires compared to premium tires is a huge difference. So I guess what I'm trying to say, guys, is just don't, no matter what car you own, if you are a driver and you do drive regularly, don't cheap out on the tires that you buy. I'd recommend just check over your tires, what type of brand of tires you have, what the treads are looking like, what the air pressure is looking like. I'm very lucky in this car that I have a little system here. A lot of modern cars have this, that I can check my tire pressure on each of the 4 tires. So if you have a slow puncture, you'll be able to suss it out which tire is going flat before it gets too bad and you start causing wear and tear to the tire because it's too underinflated. I'm going to do a quick brake test here from 50 kilometers an hour. I'm going to slam on the brakes. You can see how quick I stop. Again, that's to do with the tires I have on the car. Now I'm not sure how much of a difference it would make if I had budget tires on the car, but in conditions like this where it's spilling rain and the road is flooded, having the premium tires is obviously the better choice. If something were to pull out in front of you, or you're trying to avoid an animal, this car can stop a lot quicker thanks to the tires that I have on it. So even pulling away from this junction, I'll show you here. See, it just does slide. I don't have the grip there. So yeah, pulling away from that junction there, the car spins out a lot. You don't really get the grip. If you keep your foot to the floor, you don't get the grip at all. Compare this car in the summertime with the exact same tires, you have grip so much better than what you get right now. And what I'm trying to say, guys, is that you do not have as much grip as you think you do in these conditions compared to when it's dry. So guys, this is a reminder for you all just to take it easy out there when you are driving. Remember, you are on public roads. Have respect for other people, have respect for cyclists, have respect for pedestrians out walking. I know we all like our cars, and that's what we're into. We have a huge hobby with our cars, but we do have to respect the public space. In conditions like this, driving respectfully and appropriately given to the conditions does make you a better driver than completely ignoring or not caring about anybody around you. So guys, I'll wrap up this video by saying, if you're living in a country like Ireland where you're getting mixed weather the whole time, you don't really get long stretches of summer weather or winter, it's kind of like always a mix in between, I do recommend going for the all-season tires. They'll probably benefit you a lot better than the summer tires that I have on at the moment. Because when we did go through the winter patch that we had when the temperatures plummeted, I noticed the grip level on these tires is like non-existent. They don't grip at all. Compared to conditions like this, it's 9 degrees at the moment, it's quite mild. You do see a lot more grip, especially when the tires have warmed up and you've been driving for a while. You do actually feel the grip a lot more. There is plenty of tire reviewers out there that test the different types of tires between summer tires and all-season tires. They do brake tests, acceleration tests. I do recommend you stay up to date with your own car and what tires you have on it to make sure you know the basic checks. Make sure that there's no damage or any cuts or bulges on the tire. Make sure you have sufficient treads on the tire as well, especially for weather like this, just to filter out that rainwater, and that the air pressure is good as well. I see there's a bit of a blue sky over there, so maybe the rain will calm down, but man, it got like super heavy there at one point. I'm assuming also most of my viewers that are watching this that do drive and do own a car, especially any car enthusiasts that are living in Ireland, and they do have like most of the diesel cars that you do see around here, most of them are front wheel drive cars. And the thing with front wheel drive cars is that they are prone, if you're speeding in conditions like this, they're prone to understeering. Understeering is when you take a bend or a corner too quickly where the front tires don't grip the road anymore. So for example, this left bend up here, if you were to take this bend too fast, more than what your tires can handle, I can show you. So if I were to turn into this bend here, it's a left-hand bend, and if I went into it too fast, what happens is I'm turning left, but the front tires don't grip and you end up going straight. So you're turning left, but the car just continues going straight, and that's where you can end up in the ditch. That's how a lot of accidents happen in Ireland as well. It's because of speed, and there's not much room for correction on the road. Look how thin this road is. And you've probably seen, if you're still watching, you've probably seen up to now how thin the bends are and corners are on the road, and what's around it as well. Like look, there's a ditch here on the left that goes down I don't know how many feet, same here on the right hand side as well. So if you take a bend too fast on this road, or you speed too much for what your tires are able to handle, there's no forgiveness in the correction of your car. But unfortunately for some people, they don't have enough road space in order to correct the steering, which causes them to hit a tree or hit into a hedge or something, or the ditch. So yeah guys, if you want to stay safe out there on the road, do invest in good tires. It's the only thing on your car that's making contact with the ground. If you invest in good tires, you're going to keep yourself safe, especially in weather conditions like this where it's just pelting down rain. You know you have the grip there in order to stay safe on the roads. So I want to thank you all so much for watching the video, and for me, and thank you for listening, for me sharing my tips on tires. I will be more than likely making more safety focused videos in the future. I want to do more walk around videos as well of the car rather than just the POV drives. I only done the POV drive today because the weather is so bad. I just get so drenched. But yeah guys, thank you for your support and the likes and the comments. I appreciate it. If you have any other extra tips or anything about tires, about tire selection, or anything that I didn't mention in this video, do leave it in the comments. I will get back to you. But I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.